My mum would take me into what was the ritual room, strip me naked. They would form a huge big circle around me. There would be a cup passed round that they would sip from, blood, dressed in like a robe. They would start to chant. All these people in the circle were naked as well. They would take it in turns to come to me, sexually abuse me in whatever manner they chose. Then when they were finished, they would go back into the circle and the next person would come through. And babies were raped, tortured, murdered, sacrificed, buried. Children were abducted and brought there in vanfuls. Children were held captive in underground tunnels. They had what was called a cleansing process, so tubes would be stuck down my throat. I was put in the white gowns before being led out for the rituals.
The part of the UK, are we talking the Midlands, the South?
We're talking Surrey. Children were put on the meat hooks, picked up and put on in the back. They would be alive. He would slash them from there to there and it would all go into a bucket below. So he would make me eat out of the bucket. So on the farm, it was a huge big hole in the ground, big dugout hole. The little bodies went in there, layers of bodies. A young toddler or something in there that was still alive, but like looking up at me, so I would have eye contact. Sort of wriggling going on. These were either, again, abducted children, or they were supplied by breeders. A breeder is somebody that they use to impregnate and then they will hold captive. I saw babies being cut out of bodies. So the Met and the Surrey police were involved. This investigation was going on for 18 months. I'd taken them to the farm and showed them where the well was, and they came to my house and said, look, a couple of people come back quite high up and said, we're closing it down.
Look at the names on the range list, the names that are in popular life and in politics that are on the range list. This is not pagan worship, this is what they do. Look at the range list.